Okay, I just ran Toonie down my hallway a little bit, so hopefully she's not going to bother us today, but we'll just see how it goes. Okay, we're going to start in with side lunges. We're doing a full body workout today, so we'll get into it. We'll kind of warm everything up. Pop over to the side there. Stay on the one side. I'm going to get my timer going. Warm up those legs. If you guys came to leg day or did leg day yesterday at some point, you're probably feeling it today. I know I am. And then switch it over to the other side. Starting right now, feel that stretch in the inner thigh. Just go at your own pace, getting those legs warmed up. Okay. Give it a couple more reps on that side. Oh, here's our friend. And then we're going to bring it into a squat. Okay, so feet parallel, squat down, arms go behind you. Let's come right up onto the toes, warming up the whole body. So pop it right up and let's get those squats going. Okay, so go at your own pace, but kind of move at a pace that your body is starting to warm up. Okay, so getting those toes right up in the air. As soon as you're back down, try to go back up and just reach overhead. Focus on breathing, kind of warming up. And we're going from there. Couple more reps just like that. And then come to the end of your mat. Let's just do a quick little forward fold here. Take 2 really deep breaths. Let go of any tension in the back of your legs and lower back. And then let's crawl it out to a plank. Okay, and then I'm going to get you to push back and then come back to neutral. Okay, but if you want to add one more step, add a reach to your toe. So go down, drop your hips, and then reach to your toe. Okay? So if you're wanting to get that little bit more, add that reach. Otherwise, just keep both hands on the ground, okay? Planks are always a favorite. Okay, perfect. And we'll just alternate sides there, getting into it. Perfect. Just breathing, watch that you're not locking out your elbows. And let's give it a quick 20 seconds more here. Okay, so just pop it into that. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Okay, popping it down to a plank. We're going to just get into abs right away here. So you're going to pop down knees or toes. And we're going to get into just a quick 45-second plank hold. Okay, so it's not going to be a full minute. We'll just do a quick 45 seconds. Knees can be down, toes can be up, and just keep that body all lined up. Okay, timer's rolling. Focus on pulling that belly button into the spine, pulling the sides of your waist into the center, and just holding that core. Watch for any tension in the neck and shoulders. Breathing. We're halfway already. If you're on your knees, you might want to pop up to your toes just for this last little bit. We've got our last 15 seconds. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, popping it onto your back. Let's bring the knees into tabletop, hands behind your head. And we're going to crunch up with your upper abs, okay? So both hands behind your head, little tiny crunches, toes flex towards the ceiling. Let's think about leading not with your neck and shoulders, but with right below your rib cage, okay? So pulling those abs into the center. Exhaling as you go up, tiny little pulses, okay? So as soon as you're down, you're back up, okay? So keep going, we've got 20 more seconds. Really getting those upper abs fired up. Bringing an awareness to your core because we're going to be using it throughout the workout. All right, we've got our last 5, 4, 3, 2, and chill. Okay, perfect. If you guys have your stability ball and you want to try this, or if you have your hand towel and somewhere to slide, you're going to have your hands on the floor. We're going to have the feet on the ball or on your towel, and we're pulling the knees into the chest and going back up. Okay, so we're getting into the lower abs, knees into the chest, back up. Toes can be on that hand towel I told you to bring, okay, instead of the ball. If you have nothing to slide on. Just alternate your legs back and forth, okay? Timer is rolling already. Let's get this going. So if you've started already, that's fantastic. And we've got a quick 30 seconds more, okay? So just keep pulling in. Watch for any tension in your hip flexors. If you're needing to just hold that plank, just hang out, okay? So don't worry about the knee drives if you need to. And we've got a wild animal on our hands here. So we've got our last 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and chill. Okay, perfect. So if you guys have dumbbells, grab 2, so 1 in each hand. Kind of choose a medium weight if you have the option. Okay, we're going into our side lunge again. So back to the beginning. One leg stays straight, the other one bends. Bicep curl comes as you go up. Okay, so down, one weight on either side of the knee. Bicep curl as you come up, okay? If you do not have dumbbells, follow us along with the lower body, okay? So just doing your side lunge, coming back up. All on one side. We're going for 45 seconds on this side, okay? So stay on the one. Be very conscious that you're trying to get that bum down, keeping that chest up, breathing through the hardest part as you do that curl. Perfect. We've got our last 25 seconds. No, this is not for you. Last 15 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Okay, so coming up to standing, we're going to keep working on that one leg. You have 2 options here, okay? So if you do not want to jump, you're going to go side step squat. Okay, so moving at a quick cardio pace. If you want to add in a lateral jump, you're jumping laterally to the side that your leg was bending, okay? So quick 30 seconds, here we go. Ready, and you're off. So the side that was bending is still the side bending. You're tapping the floor or just jumping to that side if the tap's too much. Okay, so keep that going. You've got it. We've got our last 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and chill. Perfect. Okay, we are going to be doing the other side, but if you guys have your dumbbells, grab them quickly, and we're going to go into a quick squat press. Okay, so we've got either one dumbbell that's heavy or 2 lighter weights going straight up. Anything else in your house that's heavy you can use. Otherwise, you're going back to those squats with the reach coming right up onto your toes. Okay, so if you're completely body weight, that's your option. Okay, ready? Here we go. Get it up there. Try to kind of get that power. We're working on everything together here. Okay, so just quick up and then back down. Okay, so as soon as you're in your squat, you're back up. We've got 10 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and chill. Okay, perfect. Little regroup here. If you need a water, grab it. Otherwise, we're grabbing those dumbbells. We're coming into the other side of our side lunge bicep curl, or just the side lunge. Okay, so you've got your 2 dumbbells again. We're now on the other side, okay? Watch your lower back as you come back up, okay? Make sure you're still focusing on your abs, okay? Bringing that core into the center. You always, when you're doing a circuit class, you always want to keep a focus on the core, especially if you're doing exercises that are upper and lower body, because what's the connecting dot? Right in the center here, okay? So just keep that focus or you'll start to feel your lower back. Okay, so we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so remember the options here. You have that side step squat going at a cardio pace, or we have that lateral jump. Okay, so just quick over to the side, little tap, and we're back. Okay, breathing. You've got it. And try to get that pace up. Okay, so imagine the floor is hot. As soon as you touch the floor, you're back. Okay, you don't want to burn your foot. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, perfect. You probably saw this coming. Grab your dumbbells again if you have them, or we're going into that squat with the reach. Okay, so straight up. Lots of power on that press, and we've got 30 seconds. Okay, remember body weight you have this option, okay? Anytime you get your arms overhead, your blood has to work harder to get up to the ends of the fingers. So you'll notice your heart rate, or your heart has to work harder. Your blood has to get up to the ends of the fingers. So you'll notice your heart rate will go up. Okay, so we've got our last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, perfect. So we're coming back down into a plank. So just pop down on the floor for a sec here. You have 2 options here. You can choose to do this pike to plank on your elbows, bringing the hips up and back down for the whole minute. Or when I say halfway, you're gonna hold the plank, bringing the knees laterally up to the side. Okay, so keeping those hips down, do not let them pike up, okay? Ready, on your mark, get set, go. Okay, so if you're happy doing the pike to plank, stay there the whole minute, or just hold it at a certain point. If you want to add it 1 level up, I'm going to let you know when it's halfway, and we're going to add in those knees. Okay, I'll remind you what it is in 15 seconds here. Keep going. We've got 10 seconds. And we've got our last 5. And then you guys are going to either stay there, hold your plank. If you want, keep the pikes in, or adding in those lateral knees. Okay, so this is probably one of the most attractive things you're going to do today. Okay, so just savor this 30 seconds. Actually, it's only 20 seconds now. Okay, looks good. Keep those bums down. Don't let them go up to the ceiling. You'll get way more out of it if your bum stays down. Perfect. All right, and 3, 2, 1. Perfect. All right, coming up to standing. Okay, so we are going to be going into a second set, but before we do that, we're going to keep our dumbbell. So if you guys have body weight, you're going to follow along with this body weight. You've got your dumbbell at your chest. You're alternating your legs, twisting over whatever leg is in front. So this is when it becomes really obvious that core needs to connect the upper and lower body, okay? Because you have to stabilize on this one. So that being said, if you have body weight, arms are straight, you're rotating, okay? If the twist is too much, let's just focus on the lunges, okay? You can always use a wall for stability too, okay? Lunges sometimes are the great equalizer, okay? So just keep going, get that back knee down. Try to focus more on the front leg than the back leg. We're alternating, we've got 20 seconds. Don't forget to breathe. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, perfect. Coming back up to the core here. So we're going to go back to our crunches in that tabletop, okay? So you've got your legs up. We've got the hands behind the head, supporting your neck, chin tucked in, tiny little pulses, okay? So try to make it harder by pulling your belly button in more towards your spine, okay? Big exhales, we've got 30 seconds. Okay, timer is rolling. Remember what I said, lead with below your rib cage. Do not lead with your neck and shoulders, okay? Breathing. You've got it. We've got 15 seconds. Keep going, last 10. Think if you can speed it up just a little tiny bit. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to give you one more option for this one. If you want to stay on your back, you can add in reverse crunches here, lifting those hips. Otherwise, we are coming back to the feet or the feet on the ball or the towel, okay? Doing those knee drives. Coming in, your feet are on the towel or on the ball, okay? Otherwise, we are planking, alternating, okay? Timer's already rolling. We're going to try to do 40 seconds this time, so it's 10 seconds longer. Just keep that focus. Watch that your lower back and your hip flexors are not kicking in. Perfect. Just enjoy the ride. Feel those lower core muscles. Always a hard spot to get. And we've got our last 10 seconds coming up here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and breathing. Okay, perfect. Coming back up to standing. Okay, so we're going to get back into those side lunges. Okay, so we've got our dumbbells. You're adding in that bicep curl if you have your dumbbells as you come up. Okay, so here we go. Back to that one side. Okay, so on your mark, get set. Here we go. Remember, it's 45 seconds, so kind of pace yourself. If you need to go down, pause before you come back up. Don't rush this one, okay? Focus on your form. Looks good. Okay, keep focusing on breathing, all the good stuff. And we've got our last 10 seconds. Perfect. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so if you guys have a Bosu ball, I'm going to encourage you to add that in. So you would have it on your side here, and you're jumping laterally off of it onto the floor. Okay, so if you have the Bosu ball, add it in. Otherwise, just adding in those lateral jumps down to the floor again on that one side, or those side step squats. Okay, so whatever we're doing here, we're doing it with speed. Okay. You could also jump off the first staircase on a stair. Okay, just be careful. Okay, so we're landing on that one side, soft knee, lots of power, 10 more seconds. Speed up a little bit, let's go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're breathing. Okay, perfect. 2 options here. Okay, you guys can either stay with your squat press. Okay, so you got your 2 dumbbells, or you can take your dumbbells down to the floor, burpee out, press, okay? Adding in one more step. Okay, so here we go. So we're either squat press or we're down, out, in, weights to the shoulders, straight up. Okay, that's your choice. And you're off. Body weight, you can follow along with these guys or add in that burpee. Reach up. Okay, here we go. If you already got it, just always start. Never wait for me. I'm just always giving you a few more cues. It never will be to your disadvantage to start as soon as you're ready. Okay, we've got our last 20 seconds. Looks good. Last 15. Perfect. If you chose those burpees, congratulations. You're having a really great time. Okay, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and chill. Perfect. Okay. So we're gonna go directly into the other side this time. Okay, so grab a little bit of water. Here we go, we're going into that other side. And on your mark, get set, here we go. Side lunge, bicep curl. Timer is already rolling, okay? So we're not taking much of a break there. Okay, we're trying to keep the heart rate up. The nice thing about circuit too is you're getting that cardio benefit as we're doing the strength training, which is awesome. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Perfect. We're already halfway. Keep getting that bum down. Bicep curl on the way up. Remember, if you're doing this body weight, just get that lunge happening. Okay, we've got our last 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and chill. Perfect. Okay, getting into that lateral jump. So if you've got your Bosu, it's on the other side. And we're jumping. The floor is hot, okay, or side step squat. Whatever you've chosen, let's keep it fast. Perfect. 30 seconds of pure joy. Challenge yourself to jump a little bit further. Get that in there. Okay, we've got our last 15 seconds. Perfect. Go for it. Last 10. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and chill. Okay, so you probably saw this coming. We've got 1 more set. So either those squat presses or we're adding in that burpee for 30 seconds. Okay, so ready? This is gonna be the last set of that. So here we go. On your mark, get set, go. Perfect. And just remember, you can always do the burpee with the reach body weight if you wanna take the dumbbells out, okay, but still try the burpees. Okay. We've got 15 seconds. Get a couple more reps in, it's not that far. Okay, ready, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Okay, so coming back to the lunges. So if you guys need a quick water break, grab a sip of water. I know that was heart rate oriented. And then we're gonna start with our lunges in just a sec here. Okay, so if you have your dumbbell, it's at your chest, lunge and twist. Okay, remember what I said. If you need to take the twist out, let's just focus on the lunge. And if you need to add the wall for stability, that's totally okay too. Okay, here we go. Timer's rolling. We're gonna go 45 seconds. Alternate your legs. Okay, so just back and forth. Please focus on getting that back knee down, okay, towards the floor. You'll get way more out of it if you do. Perfect. And we're breathing. We're gonna go into our last 20 seconds here. Keeping that core. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and chill. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna start this set with a couple options. Okay, so no matter what, it's gonna be a cardio oriented move. So I'm gonna give you the option of going side shuffle to the end and back. If you've got your Bosu, sorry, mine's in the car. I'm just gonna demo with this. So you would have your Bosu ball. You're gonna be up and over it if you want, or I'm gonna give you the option of jumping jacks. Okay, so just starting wide, jump it in. Okay, 3 different things. If there's something else you prefer, add that in. We're gonna go 40 seconds. Okay, so ready, on your mark, get set, here we go. So choose your preference, okay? It really doesn't matter. We're getting the heart rate up. With this cardio stuff, you can always kind of play around with it if you really don't love one, adding in even high knees or something else. They're all pretty much interchangeable. Okay, we've got our last 10 seconds here. So just push through, and you'll notice your heart rate is going up that little tiny bit higher. And 3, 2, 1. Okay, perfect. Okay, rolling down to the floor. We're back to the core for a second. Okay, so 2 options here. Legs are either going to be straight, big exhale, reaching overhead, or we're going to glue those feet to the floor, and we're coming up into a sit-up. Okay, so controlling both ways. Okay, so whatever is available to you. Okay, big exhale, and we're up. We've got 30 seconds. Okay, so don't rush yourself. It doesn't matter how many reps you get done. Let's focus on the form. Okay, so don't give yourself whiplash as you go down. Nice and controlled. We've got our last 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and chill. Perfect. Okay, so staying with the abs. We've got our hands under our lower back. Press your lower back to the hands, core tight, legs up, and we're zigzagging, flutter kicking at a 45-degree angle. Pulling those abs in. Think about those obliques. Try to go as low as you can. We've got 30 seconds. So if you've totally got it, your back isn't hurting, lower your legs a little bit lower if you can. All right, we've got our last 5, 4, 3, 2, and chill. All right, moving into triceps here. Okay, so both of these options are available to you guys, whether or not you have dumbbells or not. But I'm going to show you the dumbbell option right now. It's going to be one leg up and softness in the elbow that's supporting you. We're going tricep straight back. One leg is back down. If you need to have it down, that's totally fine. Or tricep dips on the chair. Okay, so it's up to you. Knees bent is a little bit easier than legs straight. Okay, either way, we've got 30 seconds. Okay, so if you're doing that single arm, stay on that one side. Okay, we've got 30 seconds. We're breathing. You're enjoying yourself. We've got our last 15 seconds. Just make sure you're remembering what arm we're doing because we're going to do one more thing. Don't worry about if you're doing tricep dips. Okay, and 3, 2, 1. Okay, perfect. So everybody down on the floor, if you were on the dips, we're in a plank. Okay, knees or toes, the same arm you were extending is now stepping up. Okay, so you're down, stepping up with that same arm. Okay, if you were doing tricep extensions or tricep dips, just pick an arm. Okay, here we go. We've got 30 seconds. Perfect. This is where it gets a little fancy. All right, so keep that control. Yep, just enjoy yourself. 15 seconds. This is always a crowd pleaser. Okay, I'm always kind of glad that I don't have you guys one-on-one when I'm giving you this, because every time I give somebody this in a one-on-one, I feel like a little bit of pain in my heart. 3, 2, 1, because it's tricky, it's hard. Okay, so we've got one more thing. We have that arm that was stepping up is now on the bottom. We're in a side plank, so knees or toes, okay? And then we're gonna go hip drops. Okay, so choose what feels best for you with your shoulder and your abs and everything. And if it feels good to just hold that plank, you can do that too. Okay, so here we go. We're going to try to do this for a full minute. I know that that's a little bit tricky, so if you are not able to do the full minute, just cut out a little bit early, grab a sip of water, and join us when we come back to the triceps. Okay, keep it going. Try to go as long as you can. Looks good. And we've got our last 20 seconds. Okay, so just hang in there. Bring those hips back up. Make sure the elbow is right below your shoulder on your supporting side. And last 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and chill. Perfect. Okay, so let's do the other side. Okay, so coming back, so your arms have had a little bit of a break. You're coming back to the other arm for the triceps. Okay, extending out, the leg is out, or you're back to your tricep dips here. Okay, so either way, it's 30 seconds. Okay, timer is rolling, starting right now. Okay, be very conscious that you're not locking out this arm that's supporting you on the ground. Otherwise, it's going to go up into your neck. Okay, so a little bit of softness in that elbow. Use your core. All right, don't forget to breathe. I know sometimes there's a lot going on when you're doing that tricep exercise. All right, we've got that happening. We are 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, all together now, down on the floor. You got to do one more set. We're not doing 2 sets of the step ups, okay? So knees or toes, just make sure you don't sell this other arm short. Okay, so if you did the toes, you got to do the toes again. Okay, so ready and rock. Otherwise, you're going to have one really strong arm and one kind of weird, not strong arm. Okay, keep it going, 30 seconds. Abs tight. Okay, looks good. And last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's do the last one. So just wherever you were, again, choose the same variation you did on the other side. Elbow is below the shoulder. We've got those hips up, back down. Option to be up on the toes. Enjoying the ride. Remember that it's a minute, so choose wisely. Okay, and just as I said, the first set, if you guys need to cut out a little bit earlier, that's okay. And if you keep coming to class, the side planks come back, so you will notice you get stronger, which is always very exciting. It's always good to have one exercise that's kind of your reference point in terms of where you're moving with this stuff. That's kind of the nice thing about group fitness, because the things come back and you're like, okay, I couldn't do that one last time, but you can do it this time. Okay, we've got our last 10 seconds. Coming into it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Okay, breathing. Okay, so we're not doing that whole thing again, but we are coming back up to the top for that cardio. So remember, I had those 3 options. It was the side shuffles, we had those up and overs, or we had the jumping jacks. Okay, so let's go for that. Remember, it's 40 seconds, so pace yourself. Ready, and let's get that heart rate up. Here we go. Yeah, just try to keep it quick, whatever you're doing. Let's get the cardio happening just for a quick second. Looks good. Perfect. And we've got our last 10 seconds coming up here. Okay, so here we go in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and chill. Perfect. Okay, so 2 options again, triceps. So either you're coming back to your tricep dips, okay, on the chair, or if you have your 2 little dumbbells, you're going to keep them, you're way down. So notice I'm not up here, I'm way down here. Tricep extension out. Okay, so stick those hips out. Notice my knees are relaxed. I'm pushing those arms behind me. Okay, so ready, and we're off. Okay. Big exhale, tricep dipping. If you do not have equipment, promise that's the last time. Extending those arms out behind you. Keep that focus. Perfect. All right, we've got our last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Perfect. Okay, so here's the plan. I'm going to show you on the stability ball here. If you want to use your BOSU, if you have it instead of a stability ball, you can use that. Or if you have neither of those things, your back is going to be on the floor, okay? So we have our 2 little dumbbells if you have them. And you are going behind your head with the dumbbells, okay? 2 small ones or 1 big one, okay? It doesn't matter, we're using that. So either way, hips are up. If you guys do not have dumbbells, follow along. You're gonna hold your knees, we're gonna reach behind, we're gonna come back into the center, okay? So we're focusing on abs, okay? Ready, and timer's off. If you already started, amazing. Okay, so what you want to focus on if you're doing the dumbbell version, keep the focus on the core. Pull those abs into the center of your body, okay? Do not let your rib cage arch out, okay? We're breathing. We've got our last 30 seconds, okay? So we've got a little bit longer here. Focusing on that upper body and the core at the same time. Perfect. We're breathing. And we've got our last 5, 4, 3, 2, and chill. Perfect. Okay, so now that we did that, you're going to come back to our 2 options here. Legs straight into the roll up. Option to reach overhead, back down, or keeping those feet glued, coming into your sit up and coming back down. Okay, so those are our options. Okay, upper abs will be a little tiny bit more tired this round. Big exhale, and we're gonna go 45 seconds. Okay, so go, and the timer's already starting. So just go for it. Bingo. Breathing. It's looking good. Full exhale, yeah, focus on that down. Yeah, make sure if you've got those knees bent that their feet are glued to the floor. The bottoms of the feet are glued, okay? You don't want to be kind of in this weird middle ground with that. Really either do one with the legs straight or the other with your legs bent. Try to stay out of the middle ground. Okay, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and chill. Okay, perfect. So back to here. Okay, we've got the hands under your lower back, pull that belly button in, legs are up, let's lower them, And we're doing those flutter kicks one more time, okay? So find those lower abs, find those obliques, and we're off. 30 seconds of pure joy here. Okay, getting that going. Looks good. Perfect. And we've got our last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and show. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to throw a set of squats in here. Okay. So if you guys have a band, let's pop that on around your knees, above the knees. I'll pop mine on just so it's fair. Let's get that going. If you don't have a band, do not worry about it. Okay. So plan is, if you want to add weight, we're going to have weight for the first 15 seconds, quickly ditch it, and in and out squat jumps for the second, okay? So it's 30 seconds total. However, if you would like to just stay with your weighted squats or body weight, not add the jump, stay there. Okay, so ready? Here we go, and we're off. So it's only 15 seconds with the weight, so let's keep that going. We're going to be alternating back and forth here for a couple sets. Squeeze those glutes. If you guys did leg day, you're going to feel this a little bit. And adding in those jumps. Here we go. Adding in. So ditch the weight though. Okay, so just do this body weight. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and chill. Perfect. Okay, if you have your band on, bring it down to your ankles. Use the edge of the mat. So notice I widened my feet and I'm stepping off the mat, on the mat, off the mat, on the mat, okay? If you are doing this body weight, follow along, staying low, and just leading with that one side. You go a little bit lower, okay? So ready, and we're off. Always leading with the same foot. Okay, so step off, step on, step off, step on, okay? Stay low. We've got 15 seconds. If you guys need a band, please email me. I have extra ones. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, perfect. So coming with the same leg you were leading, let's take the band off for a quick sec. Okay, if you have it on, find your stabilization with this leg. And we're balancing, okay? So try not to lean too far over, kicking that leg up. And we've got that going. So just last 20 seconds. Find the softness in the knee, practice the core, lift that leg, toe turn down, okay? Probably some of you could do this with the band on, but after doing those two together, it's pretty tricky to do this one. Okay, so we've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, perfect. Dish all that, pop the band back on. Let's do one more set, and then we're gonna move into a stretch. Okay, so stay with me for just a second. Okay, so pop your band on. Let's do the squats. So remember what I said, if you have weight, add it for the first 15 seconds, okay? So here we go, timer's rolling. Add your heaviest weight, just because it's only 15 seconds. Couple reps. Okay. 5 more seconds, and then we're ditching the weight or staying with it if you guys are, and here we go. Adding in the jump. 15 seconds of pure joy. Perfect. Looks good. We've got our last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, perfect. So bringing the band down to your ankles, or just doing this body weight, stay low, and big step, little step. So going forward and back. So just notice that I'm low, okay? The lower you are, the more you're gonna get out of it. 30 seconds. Keep that control. Looks good. Stay low. Last 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and chill. Okay, perfect. Take that band off. Find your softness in your knee. Turn your toe down. Let's do those lateral leg lifts. Okay, so let's just do this balancing. So the big trick is do not lock the standing knee. Okay, if you have your knee locked out, no bueno. Okay, it's not gonna work. Okay, here we go. 30 seconds. You got it. Keep that core stability. And we've got our last 15. 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're done, team. All right, let's do a little bit of a stretch. So we'll start upper body to lower. Let's clasp your hands, chin down to your chest, and just stretch out that upper back and shoulders. And then let's go the opposite way. So hands behind you, roll the shoulders back, leaning forward. Take a really deep breath. Let it all go. And then let's let those hands just fall to the floor. Again, take one more deep breath. And then widen your feet. And let's turn one toe up to the side and lean over that leg. Okay, so just hanging out. Feel that stretch on the back of the leg. And then we're going to come into the other side. Just chilling out there. And then coming all the way up to standing. Let's stretch out the front of the legs here. If you need to use the wall, totally use it. And then we're going to do the other side here. Stretching it out. Perfect. Okay, grab on. So just notice I just widened my feet a little bit, softness in the knees. So grab your right arm with your left arm. Let's just do a little side bend here, holding. And then we're going to do a little side bend over the other side. And just give it a quick set of tricep stretches on the back of the arm here. And then the other side. Thanks for joining me today, everybody. Have a good rest of the day. And